Hello, everybody. Welcome to Step into the Portal. We are live on this wonderfully hot Saturday morning. My name is the Brandt. It is great to see you. If you are joining us, I know some people will be coming in, but I am not alone. I'm going to play some My Hero Academia card game, and I have Tim with me. Hello, Tim. How are you?
Hey, doing all right. Pretty good.
Excellent.
Comfy Saturday morning.
Tim, have you played My Hero Academia before?
Yes, a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Have you played Universus before, I should ask?
Yes, but I've been playing Universus since 2006.
Awesome. That's amazing. So, a little longer than I have.
Yeah.
I mean, we played post Gen Con 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I played like 5 to 8 games or something. And then when the My Hero set came out, I probably played like 10, 15 games. And then when set 2 came out, for whatever reason, that was my boom. I've been playing every week all the time since late April, early May. So I'm a few months into this. I'm a few months behind you.
Yeah, a little bit. It's pretty. You get the second set, and then you get to start to really thinking about deck building, and you can do more stuff with just commons and uncommons and things like that. I assume that probably spurred part of it.
I mean, set 1, I was a huge Kirishima fan, but that disappeared quickly when they nerfed him. So rightfully so, I think. But he was very fun to play. Tim, you have a channel, and you've been known to play some Universus. So why don't you tell the people about your history with Universus and your channel as well?
Yeah, so my channel I just started like a few weeks ago doing just little news updates, really, really low effort. It's super basic. Just like, I'm going to talk for 10 minutes about whatever came up that's newsworthy in the past half week or so, 3, 4, 5 days. Just because like sometimes there's a post on the Discord, but it's not on Facebook or the website. Sometimes it's on Facebook, sometimes it's on the website. Sometimes it's in 2 of the 3 places. Sometimes it's just like someone from Jasco says something in the chat. I just like try to gather that stuff so that people don't miss things. They don't have to go like chase down information or whatever. Just like a nice, easy place you can subscribe to just to like, stay up to date, know what's going on, that sort of thing. So that's YouTube. That's Cetonis on YouTube, Cetonis, if you want to check that out.
And I forgot, I will put a link to that in the video. So if people watching afterward, they can find the link right down below. I forgot to put it. I apologize.
Yeah, no problem. Gameplay wise, I've been playing, like I said, since 2006. I've been playing relatively competitively since 2011 in terms of going to events and stuff. Kind of one tricked for a few years, and won a national championship with Kazuya Mishima from Tekken, and then kept that. Actually helped do some like design for the game for a couple of years while they were focusing on the board game. And then when I got back into competition, I was able to win a couple worlds along the way, and still playing in My Hero.
Awesome. So, and an interesting fact is, so not now, but your previous residence was in Connecticut, right?
Yeah.
Town over from our store, the Portal, which is in Manchester, Connecticut. So we may have met before. We don't actually remember if we met.
I lived down there for 8 years. I worked at an event ticketing company that's out there, and COVID obviously put the kibosh on that. So
yeah, for sure.
I moved out here, so I knew a bunch of Rochester guys out here and found some work.
Nice. That's awesome. But what a small world, right?
Yeah. I love the Portal, though. I went there a lot.
Yeah. So if people check it out, it's in Manchester, Connecticut. This channel is from the store. This is not the Portal. This is my very hot attic with no AC on a 90-degree day. But that is okay. I am glad to play. I'm happy. I will then go find some air-conditioned room and cool off afterward. But it's warm up here. So I'm known to play a lot of Marvel Champions, and this is my favorite Marvel superhero right behind me, Rocket Raccoon, the wealthiest superhero is what he ascribes to be, I think. So
I think Tim Friedley from Jasco Games is pretty into that game, if I'm remembering it correctly.
Yeah, no,
so it's pretty cool to see that. Yeah.
So the other thing is, Tim, both you and I will be at Gen Con.
Yep.
So if people are going to be there, they can find us there. You definitely around a lot of Jasco things. Me, I will be at the board and dice booth, helping out with board games and things there. And then I believe I'm signed up to play the team tournament on Sunday.
Team Portal.
Yeah, so Team Portal is signed up, so I have to figure out what I'm playing there. But I will bring a deck to play that day. But the other guys that I'm going with, they are playing in the provisional and the regional, I think. So they got the full slate that weekend. But I got meetings and work and other things. So tournaments aren't necessarily my thing, although I wouldn't have a problem with playing in one. You know what I mean?
Right.
For that. Awesome. All right, we chatted. We should play. That's why the people are here.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining me. This has been really fun. I was telling you before we started, it's like I'm doing my own national tour of My Hero Academia. I played with Soul last week. I played with Andrew from Go Beyond Gaming earlier. Now I've got Tim Keefe, world's champion, national champion of the Universus game, playing with me. Like, this is great. I'm finding all the people. So I totally appreciate it, because I love playing games, and I really love playing games live. I think that's a really neat thing to do. So there is that. All right. I'm going to play some Araka 2 Death.
All right. I do not do this like switch to webcam transition very much. So hopefully,
no worries. Whatever you got.
Just going to kind of work the camera over here.
I know I look so fancy here, huh?
Yeah. There we go.
The play mat is cut like right here, right to the edge of the camera. So
yeah, I've got like half an inch off the camera, but otherwise it's pretty good.
Yeah, no worries. Awesome. So who are you playing there?
I'm playing Mezzo Shoji.
Okay.
He's one of the Plus Ultra promos from set 1. I'm playing him off of Evil, which is a pretty popular symbol for him. Not the most popular symbol overall, but he has some nice interactions with some of Evil's cards that are kind of fun to play with. It was a bit of a pet deck of mine in set 1, and I never really updated it for set 2. And really, I stopped playing it in set 1 because I'm like, he needs a bigger card pool. There's just certain things that are missing. He kind of got a lot of that in set 2, so I want to see how he plays.
So I have never played him nor played against him. So can you just let me know what his abilities are?
Yeah, so his main ability, his big flashy ability, he has a once per turn form where he can go take any attack or foundation out of his discard pile and put it in his hand.
Okay.
He then loses health equal to its difficulty. So if you want to grab an attack every turn, you're going to die pretty quickly.
Got it.
But a lot of times he'll grab a 0 difficulty foundation, which is just completely free. That's sort of the most common thing, or a 1 difficulty foundation that he likes to block on or something like that.
Sure.
His other ability is a simple enhanced commit. This attack and your next attack each get +2 damage. So he gets to commit himself for things like Stronger in Darkness, the Tokoyami card.
Right.
My earlier builds of this played Summon Dark Shadow. I'm not doing that here, but you just need to make sure you use the form before you start using that enhanced, because the form's not playable while committed. So you have to be careful with your timing.
Got it. Awesome. All right. Well, I have 33 health. Do you have any dice on hand, or should I roll for you?
I have an app life tracker that I should probably be using. 33.
33 health. Yeah, and I've got mine here too, so you can put it wherever works for you.
Yeah, there we go.
And you have 29 health, I see there.
Yep. I can maximize this window. There we go.
Yeah, do whatever you need to do on your setup on your end for sure. I know playing on camera. Well, do you do some of the web events?
I did the webcam regional. I don't do a lot of web events otherwise. Just I don't know. A lot of them are provisionals, and I'd kind of rather watch. I get to see more different decks that way, that sort of thing. The coverage is usually pretty good. So
nice, awesome. Do you have dice to roll off, or do you want me to roll off for both of us?
You can roll off for both of us. It's fine.
All right. Well, I will take the blue die, and you can have the yellow die, which means I'm going to roll. All right, I am blue. I've rolled a 1. You rolled a 3, so you get to go first, or choose to go first. I'm not worried about cutting decks. This is just casual play.
Yeah, I just exploded my dice all over the floor. Grab a handful and find the rest later. There we go.
Yeah, I went and got myself, so I have yellow dice for low speed, mid speed, high speed, and then I use blue dice for increasing damage. So I got myself a set of dice that I keep around so I can mark everything, and it works really well on camera.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep this starting hand, I think.
All right, and I'm gonna mulligan 1. Partial mulligan 1.
I have a somewhat decorated track record of getting blasted by Ochako 2s.
I feel bad when you said that to me. I was like,
I did beat 1 in Top Cuts once.
Okay.
But I'm like 1 in 10 lifetime against her. It's so bad.
Oh no.
That's fine.
Maybe I will be the one, or maybe I will just add to the long list of misery.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna play brute strength on a 2. I've gotten excited for blood there. Shock absorption. I checked a sticky balls. I'm gonna read off my checks because they're all cards I can grab.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to say like, hey, what does that card do? Rooftop
Yeah, no
Vantage.
worries.
I checked a dissolving the conflict. And we're gonna take our 3 build and be happy with that. And it'll be your turn.
All right, I'm not going to review any, but I will draw my bonus card. I am going to check a super regeneration on a 2. It's a 3. I'm going to check a let's fight bad guys on a 2, and it's a 5. And a surviving the finals on a 2. It's a 5. And am I going to go further than that? I will. I'll go with one more surviving the finals on a 3. And it's a 5. And I will build 4. I'm holding 2.
Okay, I'm gonna review a slashing whirlwind. Draw my 4. Check my discard, see if there's anything cool I can grab. There's no 1s or 0s yet, so I'm gonna maybe wait a little bit on activating my form. I'm gonna go ahead and play Invincible Clasp on a 4 and check to a 3. We'll commit shock to make it a 4. And I will enhance pay 2 health to give it +3 damage. It is now a 3 high 6. It is a throw. Its other ability lets me pay momentum to cancel enhances during the attack, which I have none, but for later.
All right, I will pass.
3 high 6 throw. Sending it in.
All right. I will take 6. I will respond with super regeneration and heal 3. So I go down to 27, back up to 30.
All right. Then I'm going to play a sticky balls on a 4. Check a 5. I'll use my form to pick up rooftop advantage and lose 0. And then I'll play that rooftop on a 2. Check a clasp. Stronger in darkness on a 3. Check the other slashing whirlwind.
Nice.
I've got 5 foundations ready. Shock treatment committed. Clasp goes to momentum. It's your turn. 3 in hand.
Awesome. So we have Lawrence Plano with us. That's Larry, who plays with us on our stream. So he's here. He's saying, hello, how are you? How is it going, gentlemen? And
Larry.
He says, Tim, teach him good. So there you go. Thanks for joining us. If anybody else is watching, feel free to say hi, or if you have questions, by all means, ask them. If you're watching afterward, that's totally cool too. And if you have any questions for myself or Tim, you can put them in the comments down below and I will respond to them. And if it's something for Tim, I will get to him and see if he has an answer. Is it me?
Yep.
All right.
All you.
I am drawing 3. I am reviewing none. All right, here I come with a Gale Force Punch.
There it is.
On a 6. Check a 5. And 1 makes 6. How many foundations do you have?
That would be 6, sir.
All right. So my first enhance will be, if you have fewer foundations than your rival, destroy 1 rival foundation. I will destroy your sticky balls.
All right. You're saving me the trouble of trying to figure out if that attack is ranged or not. I believe it is.
It is a ranged. Yep.
So this thing is going to be 8 speed.
Tim, sorry, Larry wants to let you know that you did meet him once because you brought some character cards to them.
Oh, yep.
I brought some. Sorry to interrupt your thought process. That's part of being live.
Yeah, no problem. I'm not going to enhance this just yet.
All right. I will lose 3 health and go to 27, and my next punch or fury is +5 damage. So I'm just going to put the float out here.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll blow up shock absorption to give it -2 speed.
Okay. And then I will immediately enhance to give it +2 speed.
Yep.
So that will break even and it's back to you.
I pass.
I will flip my let's fight bad guys to give it +2 more speed.
Yep.
And I'm just going to put a 2 out here. So it's 6 + 2 is 8. Sorry, it should be orange, mid.
Yep, I'll pass.
And that is it for me. So it goes to you, 8 speed mid for 6.
All right, this is going to be on a 9, which means I can absolutely fail it. We check the 5. We'll keep the character ready. We can't use any of these other cards anyway. I will breaker 1. There's a +1 mid block.
All right. I will play a long-lasting explosion.
Yep.
On a 6, and it's a 6
Jeez.
with league interview.
And that is a fury, so it gets the huge damage. Yep.
Yep. So it's going to be a 5 mid for 11 damage. My first enhance is going to be to give it +2 speed.
Yep. I will have no enhances. I'm committed out.
All right, and my next one is going to be if it hits, then my next high attack gets +3. No, I'm sorry, it doesn't have to hit.
Yep.
The next attack I play gets I'm going to try to say it again. The next high attack gets +3 speed, or the next mid attack gets +3 damage.
Yep. Just depending what zone it is. Yep. I will.
Yeah, I
go
know
ahead
you
and
know what
pass.
it is. I'm just trying to make sure I say it correctly.
Yeah.
I will also pass. It is a 7 mid speed for 11 damage.
I go to 16.
I will respond and pick it up. So Araka's response, just for people, because our channel is a little newer. So once per turn, after a non-throw attack deals damage, you can add it into your hand, and my next check gets +2. So that's how it works. I'm going to play long-lasting explosion.
Yeah.
So it's on a 5. My check gets a +2. So this card gets a +2, right?
Yep. So it's on
So
5
it's a
+ 1.
6.
So it's on
Yep.
6. Yep.
And then this is a 5, checked again, +2 is 7.
Yep.
So it checks. First enhance will be to give it +2 speed.
Yep. There's 3 damage from the other one.
Yep. And oh, thank you. Yes, there's +3 damage from the previous. And my next enhance, oh, you don't have any, correct?
Right.
Is to trigger that same one. The next attack will get a bonus. That is it.
Yeah. I'm going to take 9. I'm at 7. I'm probably just actually dead here.
Well, not quite.
No. Okay.
So super regeneration on a 4. I check a 5. And I'm going to hold 2 cards.
Yeah.
She does come in fast.
Yeah. Evil's speed hate situation is a lot of single use stuff and sticky balls, which obviously just got blown up. So it's a little tricky for it to deal with a deck like this, which is why Evil's not too popular, but Shoji's one of the better ones. Question is, I'm at 7. I could pay 3 and go get that sticky balls back and just kind of hope you don't draw another Gale Force punch and actually be able to defend myself. That's probably the plan here. I just need to decide what else I'm doing this turn if that's the case. I don't think there's a world where I'm counting to 30. That seems like a lot. But we do need to count to 30 someday. So yeah, I'm going to pay the 3 now to go get the sticky balls.
Nice. That's a great ability.
Yeah.
It's very versatile.
And we will play a throw again. Facepalm takedown on a 5, and we checked the 5. So this has a bunch of combo enhances and all might enhances and stuff I'm not actually going to do. I will give it 2 damage with Meso Shoji, though. My next attack also gets 2 damage. Do you enhance?
I pass.
+1 from Stronger in Darkness. Your enhance.
I will pass.
2 speed, 9 damage throw.
Wow. I will take 9, go to 18, respond with super generation, and heal back up to 21.
All right. Let's see, I think. So be very careful with what I'm playing out of my hand here. You have 5 foundations. So I could just play the sticky balls and no other foundations if I want. That seems maybe not fantastic, though. Can you read off the attacks in your discard pile?
Yeah, for sure. I have a Gale Force Punch and a Merciless Rush.
Okay. Trying to figure out if there are any lows in your deck, basically.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that there's probably not. Oh, you're at 21. I should. I don't know if I can stop you for 2 turns. I'm trying to figure out how aggressive I need to be here. We're going to go for it. Electromagnetic Stomp on a 5.
Okay.
Check the 5. It gets the +2 damage from the Shoji ability.
Yep.
We will stun 1.
Okay. 1 is stunned.
You're in hits.
What
It is a 4-speed low for 6.
4-speed low. Okay. I will commit to give it -3 speed.
That is -3 speed. I will give it +1 damage with Stronger Darkness. You're in hits.
I'll give it -1 speed with surviving the final.
It's very slow. It's 0 low 7. I will pass.
I will pass. I'm going to partial block on a 2.
Sure.
And it's a 3. I actually realized I probably didn't need to give it that -1, but
yeah.
Partial, how much damage was it?
It was 7 damage, so you will take 4.
I am down to 17.
Right,
yeah, I had been thrown to death, and so Larry is saying Brandt loves throws.
We will sticky balls. We got the 5 on that. We're getting a little bit bailed out by our checks here. Fruit of our labors on a 4. I had to say something. That's fine though. We'll go ahead and pass that.
So you're on your screen, the camera's a little smaller than what you're seeing. So the tops of the cards are cut off. So if you just back your card pool up, well, yeah, you could do that too. That's fine. Or I was gonna say your card pool is just the tops. If you just backed it up to where the phone is. Perfect.
Yep, there we go.
Nice.
Yeah, it's held in place by some poster putty, so it tends to drift. All right, that'll end my turn. I have 3 momentum, and I'm trying to live at 4. Sort of just hoping that whatever selection of cards you draw is hopefully just 1 attack, I guess, for my purposes.
All right, I am not reviewing. I am drawing 4. So beat the game. Steve Kimmel's here. He says he's rooting for the other guy, which means you, Tim.
Yeah, I'm in severe danger.
We streamed at 7 a.m. this morning. We did a verse mode for champions, and I beat him at 7 a.m. this morning. So he's salty from his loss.
That's fair.
For sure. All right, how many foundations do you have?
I don't like that question. The answer is 6.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the win.
Oh, okay, that's fine. All right. That
That
is not Gale Force Punch.
It's true. So this is a form. First, I have to destroy 1 foundation. I have learned this.
Yep.
Then I check. My check was a 5. I just want to make sure that I show people doing that correct. So then I remove this. I remove this at the end. If I have fewer foundations than you, then I build 2.
Sounds good.
And I am at 6. All right. So then I'm going to play a Howitzer Impact on a 6, but it's a -2 because I've destroyed a foundation. So it's on a 4. It's always confusing when they decrease difficulty and increase checks.
Yeah.
All right. So that's a 3, and then 1 makes it a 4.
Yep. I definitely lost the bet. That sure is a low attack.
My first enhance will be to give it +2 speed. So it is a 6 speed.
Yep. So I'm 100% dead here, but we'll play it out for the stream.
And my next,
I'm going to go ahead and give it -4 speed with the sticky balls.
Okay. My next one will be to destroy a foundation to give it +2 speed.
Yep.
So it is back to 4 speed.
Yeah, I'll pass.
And that is it for me as well.
I will partial block on a 7. That is a 5. We'll make it a 6 and a 7, and I will take 3 and go to 1.
All right. I will follow it up with a long-lasting explosion on a 6, and it's a 5. Wow. All right. 1 is a 6. My first enhance will be to give it +2 speed.
Yep. I'll pass.
And then I'll trigger its ability, which I've been doing.
Yeah. So
and it's a 7 speed for 6. Yep.
Yep. 7, 8, 9, 10. 5. I fail that and I die.
All right.
Is
Do you have time for another game?
yeah, sure.
All right. I'm going to play May then, because that's my favorite deck.
All right, we'll stick with this guy.
All
See what
right.
we can do.
I'm going to put my face camera on just while I switch. You don't need to move yours up. It's fine. We can keep chatting.
Yeah. That is
She comes
that
fast.
is what Ochako does. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very tough. She's a weird one because she has a lot of games like that, but like when she doesn't get those games,
Right.
and the opponent gets like really built out, it can be hard for her.
Yeah, well, consistency is such a big part of this game. I can't remember if you were saying it on stream or beforehand. Uh-oh, I can't find my May deck. Mayday, Mayday. Pun intended. All right. Here is May, Hatsume. So she has these 4 box full of babies that she can put into play. And hopefully I won't forget to put them into play.
Yes, the bane of every May player.
I showed them to the camera, but I'm on my face. I forgot. So, all right. Larry wants to know if you're going to Gen Con, which we already talked about.
Yep.
So that will be good.
Yep. I'm not
and
sure.
Then they're talking about our streams.
I'm not sure exactly. I haven't decided how much I'm going to play in the provisionals or not. I might do the sign up, get the promos thing, just because I normally go to Gen Con just to browse board games and demo stuff and do the vendor hall and such.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out like what my timing is going to be on where I'm going to find time to do that stuff and also play the cards.
Will you be there roughly the 4 days of the show then?
Yep.
Or
whole show.
Doing a weekend thing? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, yeah, if you're doing the vendor hall, then stop by Board and Dice and definitely say hello.
Yeah, will do.
I don't actually know my hours that I'm working there yet, so I'm sure we'll run into each other. As big as it is, I always find people that I'm looking for, so works out well.
Gathering my dice off the floor here.
All right. All right, so that's our game 1. That is, I mean, that's part of, right? All these card games have that kind of rush deck that's in them, so that's what
turn 3 is not like, this game is pretty okay with turn 3 kills, right? If the aggressive decks are winning on turn 3, both players got to play the game. I certainly had the opportunity to be a deck that had more defense. I could have more deliberately played around Gale Force Punch, things like that, right? So it's not like, there's anything overpowered happening there or anything. It's just I'm very bad at navigating that matchup.
Sorry to be on the long list of
no problem.
Typical ones. All right, so this is what I was showing. She has these 4 box full of babies, so my first form each turn is to put one into play, and I am absolutely terrible at remembering it, but I am going to try. I'm going to put them, my last game, somebody told me put them right next to my deck when I go to draw. I was told that it is not legal to put them on top of my deck, which is where I would like them to be.
Right. I will never forget these. Yeah.
All right. So you lost game 1, so you get to choose to go first or second.
We'll go first again.
Sounds good. I am a 5-hand sizer here.
For now. Yeah, I also could have tried to mulligan for a starting hand with more foundations in it. I liked the idea of being able to evil gaze and block, which is why I kept that hand, but then I didn't. I don't quite know what I was looking for out of that, but I didn't find the extra mid block, or I didn't keep it or whatever. But yeah, I can keep this one too.
Steve is telling me to put a token on the deck. I'm pretty sure that is something they don't allow, is putting anything on the deck to remind you. So it's on me.
I've done that before. I've never seen anybody complain about it, but yeah, I have no idea what's in the actual form of floor rules. There is a vibe of don't be a jerk energy in this game, where if people are angle shooting over stuff like that, normally they're more likely to get in trouble than you are. But
gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know what the formal rules are on it. Excited for blood on a 3.
Oh, Eric R is here. Hello, Eric.
Eric. Speaking of ashes, clever distraction on a 3. And apathetic on a 5. All right, so we got a 4 build this time. We get 2 apathetics, one of my favorite cards.
So I know taking 3 damage wasn't really optimal, but the fact that I had to, play Gale Force Punch to destroy your sticky balls, and then you could just go get it back was pretty powerful, pretty good.
Yes.
All right. I will review 1 and draw 2 here. And I will play a spooky on a 2, checks
All
a
right.
5, and a hero killer on a 3, checks a 5, a destined for mainstream success on a 3, checks a 5. What is up? It's all 5 checks all day. And you know what? I'm going to try it. Since I'm getting so many, I'm going to put a quick creation out on a 5, and that one doesn't pass. So I build 3.
All right. Our
I
forgot babies
my
counter is at 1. Yeah. You go ahead and grab it. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's fine.
I forgot
Friendly
already.
game, friendly game. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Fun.
It's amazing. It's just like every time.
All right. So this is that classic early turn. Best chance to try to do something about May. I've got a couple throws in my discard if I want to pay a boat ton of health to go grab them. I don't know if we're quite going to do that. How aggressive do I want to be? It's a little tricky. I am a little bit more than a 6-hander because at some point this turn I'm going to go scoop a card. I'm just not sure if I want that shock absorption or if I want to wait.
They're making fun of me in chat already. Like, how did you forget on turn 1?
I think I'm gonna go ahead right now. I'm gonna pay the 1. I'm gonna get shock absorption. It's the little speed hit guy.
Nice.
I could have paid 3 to get sticky balls, but I want to play too many attacks this turn to actually be doing that. So I'm playing Invincible Clasp on a 4. Check the 3. I don't think I need to be in too much of a hurry to apathetic a million things. So I'm gonna go ahead and commit apathetic here. My first enhance is going to be to apathetic to flip your spooky.
Nice. That is a good call.
Is your enhance?
I pass. I don't have any.
I will lose 2 to give this +3 damage. Your enhance.
I will pass again.
I've already used Shoji's form this turn. Yeah, I'm not sure what my checks are going to be like, so I'll go ahead and use this +2/+2 now. It's yours.
All right. I will pass.
3 high, 8 throw.
3 high, 8. All right. I will try to block on a 5.
Yep.
And it's a 4. Commit 1 is a 5. Actually, I'll just commit May. Is a 5.
All right, so you'll take 4 from the throw damage.
Yep. Down to 24.
I will pay 2 with Excited for Blood to draw a card. And then I will do the flip on Excited for Blood to gain 4 back to go back up to 28.
Nice. That is such an amazing foundation.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It ideally you get to, if you really want to get value out of it, you want to like
draw.
Yeah, draw a couple times before you flip it, but I'm paying so much health in this deck all the time. We're kind of content to gain 2, draw 1. Tongue Whip on a 5. 3, 4, and 5. I will use the bottom enhance to add the top card of your deck to your card pool.
Top card of my deck. Got it.
And it comes in with +2 damage from Shoji. It's your enhance.
Okay. Is that a low?
Yes, it is a 4-speed low for 6 right now.
All right, I will pass.
I will give it +1 damage for each card in your card pool. Your enhance.
Pass.
4 low 8. I'm sending it in.
Okay. I will try to block with my Piercing Descent, which is a 1 low. So I need a 7.
Yep.
Check a 3. It fails.
Cool.
So I take 8. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'm at 16.
Then we will play Apathetic on a 4. Check a 5. Shock Absorption on a 4. Check a 5. Stronger in Darkness on a 4. Check the 5. All right, so we have 4 ready. 2 momentum. Would you like to hero killer any of these? You do not have to,
Yeah,
but you are allowed to.
I think I need to. So What is the middle one? I don't.
This is enhanced destroy for -2 speed, playable while committed.
Gotcha. I don't actually know which. Is the other one an apathetic?
Yep, apathetic and stronger.
I'll get rid of the apathetic.
Okay.
Larry says he loves your build. He loves that you get the +2/+2 on throws and then the +1 for being exhausted afterward.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool little synergies in this. It's got some like slight mathematical problems, which is why it's not like super competitive, but it's close. It's not, the evil symbol is not that far away, so set 3 should help it a lot, hopefully.
Ladies and gentlemen, box full of babies. I remembered.
We did it.
Got to be an entertainer above all, you know? All right. So a net gun surprise on a 4. Checks a 5. My first enhance will be to stun 2.
All right, we will stun that shock absorption, which is I can use later.
Okay. And my next, sorry, it's your enhance.
I'm not going to enhance this. You can fire away.
All right, I'm going to draw a card.
Yep.
And I'm going to draw another one if you're not enhancing.
Yep, you're good.
All right, so I draw 2 off of those, box full of babies. And then that is it. It's a 3 mid for 3.
You got it. 3 damage, 25.
All right. And I'm just going to tilt that, say it hit.
Yep.
All right. Next up, I will play an Unwavering Slash.
Ooh.
On a 6. Checks a 5. That 5 responds and reveals this, which is a 3.
All right.
And I need 1, so I will commit this one to get there. My first enhance will be to discard a card. So I'm going to discard another Unwavering Slash.
It's fair.
And go get a quick creation, an asset from my discard pile, and build it.
Yep.
And it's your enhance.
No enhance.
All right. If I have 1 or more assets, ready 1 foundation and draw a card.
Yep. I'll pass.
Okay. I will give this one +1 speed and +1 damage.
Pass.
And that is it for me.
5's good. 20.
All right. That one hit 2. So then I'm going to check a Specialist of Sound on a 4. It's a 5. And I'm going to check a You're So Obvious on a 5. And it's a 5. Whew. All right. Yeah, I think my luck is good there. So these 2 are going to go in. And end up using that one. And I build these 2 foundations. I have 4 foundations, but I have 3 cards in hand.
I'm going to review Fruit of Our Labors. One of those cards in your hand is a +1 low block. We're familiar with that. Check my discard pile. Bunch of most of the different attacks in my deck are in here. Got some Dissolving the Conflicts I could go grab. That might be interesting.
Eric, do I have an option? Sorry, or Tim. Eric is asking me. He said I shouldn't have revealed the card if I was going to draw it. Do I have the option with this? I feel like it's
I can trigger
the response.
You're allowed to not play a response.
Got it. Okay, got it.
So,
I'll learn a little there.
Yeah, though depending on what like you might have decided you'd rather draw it with mainstream or something if you had more information on it. If like you knew it like told you something about how deep you wanted to go that turn or something. Or
yep, that makes sense.
How do I want to go about this? So with May, you are on a bit of a clock. You don't want to sit around forever.
Unless I play the world's most defensive May Hatsume deck.
Yeah, well, I mean, most Mays can pivot to that mode, right? They can just say like, all right, I'm just gonna play defense now, and I'm just gonna play 1 attack. I'm gonna draw my 4 cards. I'm an 8-hander. I'm built out. Man, there's a lot of decision with this guy. Let's see. So you still only have 4 foundations. So this feels like something I should be treating as an opportunity. I need to grab something. I think for what I want to do, I need to go grab something right now.
Larry says, or you become defensive because you forget to play your box full of babies. Well, yes, that could be true too.
I would like, looking at my stage, I think what I want right now, I'm going to take the sticky balls into my hand. That's probably the play. And then we're going to jam a turn to dust on a 5. We checked a 5. Would you like to respond?
What is its?
All right, so turn to dust is a 4 high 5 with EX2 and stun 2.
Yeah, I remember its ability, so I'm good there. I was just trying to remember the speed and the damage. 4 high 5. Yep. Yeah. I will give it -3 speed as a response with Specialist of Sound.
Okay. So my first enhance is going to be to go ahead and stun 2.
That is good.
It'll be your enhance.
I have none. Pass.
Gonna apathetic that you're so obvious.
Yeah. Nice. Yep.
And then
I will pass.
I can I'll activate the EX to give it +4 speed to make it 5 speed. It's your enhance.
I will pass.
It's gonna put some pressure on. I'm gonna destroy a foundation to destroy one of the foundations that was committed by the stun unless you lose 2.
Yeah, I will lose 2.
Okay. I will lose 2. You will lose 2 unless you destroy a foundation.
I will lose the 2 again. I'm not sure my best decision, but this is what I'm going with. You know what? This time I'm going to lose this face down foundation.
Okay.
I'll switch it up.
I will shoji for the +2 damage, and my next will get +2. And it's going to, and then I'll +1 damage from Stronger in Darkness. Your enhance.
I pass.
5 high 8.
All right. Well, I've got a 2, so I need a 7, so I have to check a 5.
Yep.
It's a 5, 6, 7, so I block it.
Okay.
Whew. I'm literally sweating.
All right, sequencing. Just got to do some math. So this is all right. I think we have a shot. So we're going to play Tongue Whip on a 5. Check a 5. My first enhance will be to put the top card of your deck into your card pool. And it will be your enhance. And it has +2 damage from Shoji to start. It's a 4 low for 6 right now.
All right. I will add the top card of my discard pile to my card pool and give it -2 damage.
Okay. So
from my quick creation.
I will use its enhance to get +1 damage for each card in your card pool.
Ha, that was bad on my part.
Yeah, a little
I guess
inefficient.
either way. Yeah.
Yeah. And +1 from Stronger in Darkness. So this is going to be a 4 speed low for 8.
Whew. I pass.
Send it in.
I got nothing. I'm down to 6. Probably have my number here.
On a 6.
Oh, it's a throw.
5 and 6. It is a little slow. I can't do a lot about that. I will pay the 2 to go to 13 to give it +3 damage. And then I can give it +1 from Stronger in Darkness.
Yep.
3 high 7.
3 high for 7. I don't think there's anything I can do, so we'll just show it off. I need an 8, a 9, and I got a 5. Yeah. Not enough, and that is death. Well done.
Yeah, good games. I wasn't obviously, like, I picked up a foundation, so I wasn't completely planning to go all in that turn, but like as it developed and as you paid the 2, and that put you in exact range, right? If you don't pay the 2, then I can't get there.
Yeah, I know. I was afraid I'd be stuck, but I guess at that point the long game was better for me. So if I got rid of 2 foundations, and worst case, like you said, built one or played 1 attack just to draw cards, and then just built foundations, I probably could have took a shot at surving. But
yeah, it's hard to say.
Spooky, I lost my
apathetic.
What was the other one? Yeah, it really got me. So
I mean, it's one of those judgment calls things, right? You don't know what's in my hand, and if you go down to 2 foundations, then you're probably not going to win the game from there, so it's I don't think you were necessarily wrong. It's just the way the math added up let me pivot on that turn.
Yeah, it did. My gut tells me to either lose 4 health or lose 2 foundations, not split. And I split just out of maybe I'm wrong, and I hesitated.
Yeah, the other option, like you could have, I guess, taken the turn to dust, but then like I was clearly signaling that I didn't really care, if I just backed off there, and then like you've taken 7 for no reason. I don't think you did anything wrong, but it's just pointing out there's all these little judgment calls in this game that like, well, I could have done something different. I don't know if like that was the good odds play, but I could have done something different. It is so hard to evaluate.
And I don't think either of us got hammered by checks there. Like when we checked 3s, it was fine. And we checked 5s almost every single time it was important.
Yeah. I needed for that turn I just did, I would have needed, I think I could have done that on running 3s actually, because I could have committed 2, destroyed 1, commit 2. No, I needed at least 1 5, so it was a fairly safe string there.
Nice.
But yeah, you had that 5 in that starlit block. I was kind of hoping that would just fail and make my life easier, but
I did get that one. That's right. Yeah. No, that's definitely an interesting part of the game too, and that's where, right, like the decks or whatever they say, 30%, attack, 70% foundations, roughly.
Yeah, 30 to 35. Yeah, you see a lot more 35 right now just because of the way the meta is.
Yeah.
But over the course of history, it's usually been closest to 30. Has been a bit more normal.
Nice. Well, I don't have time for a third game, but if we want to try to answer some questions, do you have a couple of minutes to stick around?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Yeah, so we'll have to find a time to play the third of our match here. Or we'll stream again post Gen Con, maybe would be fun.
Yeah, maybe when there's some set 3 card, maybe even post set 3, show off some new decks.
Oh, that would be fun. Actually, that's a really good idea. Yeah, I feel like everything now is building up to Gen Con. We drive, so it's quite the drive.
Oh, wow, from Connecticut. Oh, goodness, yeah.
It's like 12 and a half if you look it up on Google Maps, but of course you have to stop.
Yeah.
So it gets to be about 14.
Yeah, it's like 8 from here in Rochester.
But we're pulling back. Are you driving?
Some of the Rochester guys are driving. I booked my flight because I didn't know, nobody here was planning on going until they announced all the events they were going to have.
Gotcha. Yeah,
so I've got a plane ticket, and I think I'll just keep the plane ticket.
Yeah,
the 8-hour car.
No, it's easier. Yeah. We flew last year. Larry didn't go with us, and it was just 2 of us, and it was in September, I think. And we flew last year, and it was a nice break. But then, of course, you get all this stuff. I mean, for me, I get games. I remember I was carrying this game on the plane that was like this big, that was given to me for review. It's a little much to get in your luggage, so that's why it's nice.
Yeah, I usually bring like 1 or 2 large briefcases, and my goal at Gen Con is to fill those up. And try not to
card games are a lot easier to come back with playmats and promo cards than board games. So, all right. Well, if anybody has questions, let us know. I'm going to scroll back a little bit to see. Larry wanted to let you know he had made a Mount Lady throw deck, which is really fun and casual, 16 to 24 damage throws.
Yeah, that is a thing she can do. that will eventually kill somebody.
And then they're talking about sticky balls and apathetic being awesome, which they are great foundations. What are the symbols on apathetic?
Apathetic is death, earth, and evil.
It's earth. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's a good Kirishima card then.
Yeah, there's some disagreement among the Earth Kirishimas on whether you run the card or not.
Is it lose a health to flip?
Nope, it's just enhance flip. It's a 4-check. That's the downside. It's a 4-check with like a not great block. But I'm a big believer in playing almost anything. Try if you can have 4 to 8 things in your deck that can point an opponent's foundation and get it out of the way, I try to run those almost as many as I can. This deck actually could be running Hero Killer and isn't, because I just felt between Apathetic and Evil Gaze, that was probably enough. And I'd rather spend those Hero Killer slots on something else. But normally I'm playing almost the maximum of these kinds of cards every time.
Yeah,
people make fun of me for it, but I think it's really valuable in sort of closing out wins.
Eric is telling us we should do a Racerhead versus Endeavor, because that's the new. Are they making a 2-player rival? Is that what that is?
Oh yeah.
So that'd be fun. I would definitely do that with you. I wouldn't be surprised if we jump on our stream as soon as it comes in the store, you know?
Yeah, right.
To get something like that out. But yeah, that's a great idea. We'll definitely get that down, because this has been really fun. And then Larry's talking about the trip, saying I'm only allowed 2 stops to go to the bathroom.
That's a tough one. I'm such a wuss when it comes to road trip stops. I'm stopping like every hour and a half when I'm driving back to Poughkeepsie, where all my family is.
Well, my downfall is I drink Mountain Dew too much, so then like I have to go to the bathroom. Nice. All right. Any other questions from people? We'll see if anybody has any. Tim, why don't let people know again so they can find you. Your channel is Cetonis. I will link it down below. It is Cetonis, correct?
Yep. That's the YouTube channel. I have a Twitch. I haven't done card stuff on it in a while, but if you'll see, I'll post in the MHA Discord if I start doing that again.
Okay.
I just sort of decided these news videos were probably more valuable. There's a lot of people doing, we have game streams like you guys and whatnot. So
I like to play live. That's my thing. There's a lot of people who are obviously putting out, playthroughs and everything. I really enjoy the live play, whether it be, obviously we're still building up an audience of people who are going to be watching, but once you start getting, 8, 10, 12 people watching, you're getting comments, you're getting things, you're kind of chatting with people as you go, which makes the play a lot more casual because you're trying to interact with them. So that's what I like doing and getting those different things. So that's really neat. But yeah, I don't actually think I commented after you said it, but yeah, even as a new player, that's been really helpful because like you said, I try to find things on Discord or Facebook or whatever it is, but you've been able to kind of point to all those things and just, make people aware of what's
try to collect them. And because most people are not hounding that Discord channel all the time. And there's always like little tidbits. There's like 1 or 2 little things a week that just like some Jasco employee says, like just yesterday or last night, they were talking about the art and the XRs for set 3. They've got a lot of art from the phone game, apparently, that they got in agreement to use. So there's going to be a lot more full art XRs in set 3.
That'll be interesting. What is the phone game? There's a phone.
Yeah, there's like a My Hero phone game out there somewhere. I don't really know anything about it, but there's a lot of art that was made for that game that they've pulled as resources for set 3. It sounds like.
Nice. Have you watched the show?
Yes. I'm caught up through season 5.
Okay, I'm mid season 3. I'm at end season 3 now, so I'm getting there.
Yeah.
All right. So Eric asks, last question for Tim: when are you ditching Final Fantasy for Lost Ark? With a smiley face wink.
Oh, I don't foresee that happening.
Is that the card games?
No, those are MMOs. Lost Ark's sort of the new hot MMO on the market. I know some people that play it, and there are people that play 2 games, but I don't have time to keep up with 2 games. And
I'm all the way back to World of Warcraft, so
yeah.
I guess actually it would have been whatever was it, Ultima Online or something. Was that?
Oh wow, yeah, that's going way back. Yeah.
I know I didn't actually play that one. I was just saying that would be way back, I imagine.
Yeah, EverQuest.
Do you want to make a prediction? Larry wants you to make a prediction on the winning character at Gen Con, but I feel like that might spoil your choice of character.
No, I guess I don't know if he's gonna play it. I don't think there's that much. I don't, because Kevin got bounced in the first round of Top Cuts at Orlando. I don't think there are that many people taking that Life Momo deck seriously, and I could definitely see him winning Gen Con with it.
Life Momo, awesome. Yeah. Momo 1, I have to assume.
Yes. Okay. Momo 2 can do some cool stuff off of Life, but in this case, it's Momo 1.
I think so. I'm gonna take a little second there. As I was trying to build Momo 2 because I was excited to try her, I feel like the once per turn isn't good enough. Is twice per turn too good? Is it that weird? Do you know what I'm saying?
It's because stun 4 would be a lot, right? Right. But yeah, she can sort of play into... It's almost like
twice per turn, but you can't pick the same one twice.
Yeah, she basically has to sell. My mental model, like how I would build her just as the first draft would be to try to like go all in on stun, like play the nets, play the back alley haymakers, play the other nets, the two nets that have
Yeah.
stun 2 on them, and then once they're knocked down, you can try to land a cannon blast or frog lashing or tongue whip or one of those big bombs.
Are you in favor of Cannon Blast? Do you like that card?
Yeah, I think
I've been playing that card and I love it.
Yeah, it's hard to fit into every deck ever. Like it's sort of on the fringe of Osprey list. Sometimes they run a couple, sometimes they don't. But yeah, Cannon Blast is a very real threat. Even just like having it in your deck and making your opponent worry about your reach with that card, right? Suddenly,
right,
11 health doesn't mean that you need 2 attacks to kill them, right?
Right. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Tim. That was really, really fun. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll have more My Hero Academia. I don't know what's next, but we might do some plays from the store again. We did a 3-hour live stream. It was Brian, Larry, and I. We just 2 people in the seats at all times, and we just kept rotating for 3 hours. And that was just fun. You get to see a lot of different characters play a lot of different things. It's not high stakes, you know?
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll do that again, but I don't know, just with it being the week before we're heading out to Gen Con, which is a lot for us. So
oh yeah, there's probably a bunch of stuff you have to even just like to make sure the store's running in advance, right?
Oh, Tim, you should see my spreadsheet. I don't know if you're a spreadsheet fan, but I love spreadsheets.
Oh man.
And it's like the booth, the publishers, the games, the meetings, the what should we bring so we have stuff for things that are coming out? What do we need for our My Hero tournaments? What's the time schedule?
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. I love my spreadsheet. So I've got all that to go on. I'm glad you brought it up. No, yeah, so there's a lot there. So, all right. Thanks so much, everybody. Until next time, I am the Brandt, and I hope you step into the portal. Bye, everybody. Have a great Saturday afternoon. Stay cool. We're clear.
Hey.